Greetings, peaceful. RaRe Ka Maai here, or RaRe Ka Maai Mystics, and I'm here today, your daily powder for this day, the 15th of the 7th, 2018, which equals to a 6th day on this soul vibration. Today's archetype is soul, which is the sun, which is the universal representation of our soul, our internal soul, our universal soul, at least in this realm right here. Okay, soul day is all about going for what urges you, going for your purpose, your calling, your destiny, right? Today's color therapy is orange and white. Aromatherapy is frankincense, and mineral therapy is okay. Numerologically, we are on a 15 vibration, 1 and the 5 being changes, 1 being initiating. So we're initiating change of our spiritual understanding and knowing in reflection to our partnerships, relationships, how we relate to one another, and how we receive divine communication. Okay, communication is everything. And in this paradigm, we want to ground that understanding after going within this month, is specifically studying the self and studying universal laws, spiritual understandings, okay, to function so much better in this physical realm, which is what the 6 is all about. It's about physical relationships, physical situation, physical reality. How can we materialize what we really want and be comfortable and be in joy with it and be loving it? Alongside our relationships, of course, we want things and peoples. But anyhow, today's vibration, we're coming off but we're still in the early phases of the new moon phase that was in Gemini. So again, communication is key. Mercury right now is in Cancer. We are coming up to Cancer season as of tomorrow, the 16th. Okay. Until, I've got the date right here, until August the 6th. Okay, Cancer season coming in. More time to reflect on what our desires are, what moves us, and be determined to make the changes that we need to go for it within the 7 vibration. Going within first to check it, what it is that we actually truly need and want, and then grounding that with that 6 vibration, making it pleasurable for you and others around in this physical realm. Okay, so today's angel messages, intuitive guidance, divine guidance from the I and I. We have clarity, means purpose, and synchronicities. Okay, clarity affirmation is my mind is quiet, still, and clear. And the angel wisdom reminds you that the busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and the still, clear mind is a divine one. Allow the wisdom in your heart to radiate out and dissolve the clutter of your mind. Know that the angels has drawn this to your attention as it's waiting to help you in your task. Okay, let me read that again. Know that your angels has drawn this to your attention and is waiting to help you in your task. Sit quietly so that you can find this stillness within, then can shine pure, clear light onto every area of your life. In the clarity of this light, the angels will reveal a new way of being. You will see things differently and be able to make decisions from the strength and clarity. Clarity is asking us to do a little meditative time. And, I was just looking back at some of my old readings, and this comes up a lot, that we need to be in the stillness. Take time to be on time, on that divine time, not man-made time or anybody else's time, your time, divinely timed. Make the time to just be still and make the time to get to that stillness. And remember, to get to that stillness is going to be unique to you. You may be more apt to having a dance before getting into that stillness, that now, or exercising, or clearing, tidying up, or bathing. There's many forms, whatever works for you, but just to be in solitude, present with yourself. Just sent a message recently to somebody. One quick, sure way to get into your stillness and remain there is by monitoring your breath. Do your breathing exercises. Simple one is just to remember to keep breathing in and out. In and out. And let the thoughts come in and then go out. Don't hold on to anything. Don't judge anything. Just keep listening to your breath and feeling your breath. And doing that continuously will get you into different states. You'll be able to do it for longer and be able to get more. But in the time that you get that, just listening, but don't hold on to anything. But your presence. Okay, being in now to get the light that you need. Because there are new beginnings afoot. Okay. And the affirmation is, I welcome and nurture the new in my life. It says, life is a series of cycles and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, the germination of a fresh idea, or the development of qualities in you like laughter, light, or hope. It may herald a total change. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old and outworn has departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new, for it will be welcome when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. And the affirmation is, I welcome and nurture the new in my life. Yes, this card is beautiful. It speaks about birth being a vulnerable time, and it really is when you're birthing a new stage of life, a new a new cycle, a new venture. It can be very scary because you know what you already know that's already been, and now this is something different. You may be excited. Go for the excitement. Feel that morning. Don't be fearful. Don't doubt, because you know that life is all about changes. We go through cycles. Expect the changes. Welcome the cycles. That's how we grow. So be in the flow, man. Ciao. Yeah. Purpose is the next card, and the affirmation is, I am strong and determined. And it reads, the angels remind you that every situation or person is placed on your path with a purpose. It may be to strengthen you, offer you an opportunity to resolve or forgive the past, release old patterns, or for enjoyment. Your life purpose is ultimately to do that which brings you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Seeking these soul qualities will place you on the path of your destiny. Once on your life path, allow nothing and no one to deflect you from your mission. Your guidance is to ask your angels to help you find the purpose of your current situation, or if you are ready, your life mission. Align your strength and willpower and hold your intention to fulfill your purpose. The angels will support you and you will succeed. The affirmation again is, I am strong and determined. Yes, this reminds me of that Chariot card coming into the Cancer season. Like your joys, your satisfactions, your most fulfilling state is to be on your unique highest purpose, your unique given purpose, and you must not let anybody take you away from that. And you have many purposes, but you have one life mission, So are you ready for that? If you're coming into your Saturn return, you're going to be pushed and heralded into it, shown at least a light of it. So check it. Check the changes. Don't be stubborn. Okay? Yes, life is for enjoying, but life is not for stagnation. So don't be thinking that life is just for joy, because you're going to have lessons to learn. Okay? Some of them may seem hard, but in letting go and releasing is how you can bring in a new. And sometimes letting go of what we already know, again, is hard. But yeah, it needs to be done. Letting go of that thought pattern that everything has to say the same is a problem. We have synchronicities next. Life changes, okay? This message is coming on. Life changes. After that 5 vibration yesterday, and that 5 and the 1 together, is needing to initiate change, and we have beginnings right here. The synchronicities. The affirmation is all things happen in perfect timing. There is no such time. There is no such things as chances in our incredible universe. The coincidences and synchronicities are carefully orchestrated by your guides and angels. So recognize them as the hand of spirit. Rejoice when you notice them, for they are the angel's message to you that you are on the right path. Start to expect them and look for them. Be aware that there is a divine reason behind them, and consider what the message or lesson is. Synchronicity is also a reminder to you that all things happen in divine timing. Yes, man. So let divine timing flow. It's the best, you know. Underneath the deck, we have aspiration, abundance, and creativity. Yes, aspire higher. I aspire to the great and glorious. Don't stay in the mundane. Stay in stagnation. Stay thinking that everything has to stay the same. You know, aspire higher. Keep growing. Don't stop until you drop. And know that you're an abundant being. You can get anything and everything you want once you align yourself to your higher self and stay on purpose. Okay? And don't delude yourself and don't stagnate yourself. Because you deserve love, prosperity, and success. And feeling like it's knocking at your door. Creativity. I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. Yes, because we are co-creators of our reality. Okay, we have our destiny, but we also have fate, you know, and certain things we can play out differently. We can slow things up, like using that stagnation shit that we do sometimes, being fearful and doubting our own power, our own destiny, even sometimes being scared of what is in front of us because we're thinking, this can't be for me. It's for you. You know, use your creative powers for your highest good. Don't stagnate yourself into frustration that you can't create what you really want, or thinking or even feeling that. You are all the power that you need. And you become more powerful when you can integrate that knowingly. And then it emanates outside of thee. And your reality is going to be a bomb ting, G. I'll be rhyming these days. Ooh, fluidity. Okay, so relationship message. We have number 12, which is a free creativity again. Again, it says I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. And it reads, people are not finding it difficult to find the mate of their dreams because that person is not out there, but because of their own contradictions to their own desires and the thoughts they offer about the subject every day. Ain't that the truth? But when you consistently offer thoughts about your future relationships that feel good while you think them, that means you are consistently matching the desires that you have discovered as you have lived life. And under those conditions, only someone in agreement with your desires could come to meet you. Okay. I wanted to say ain't that the truth if it was a nice little ending, but I didn't receive that well. Let me read it again. When you consistently offer thoughts about your future relationships that feel good while you think them, that means you are consistently matching the desires that you have discovered as you have lived life. And under those conditions, only someone in agreement with your desires could come to meet. Okay, I see it. Yeah, ain't that the truth too? That's right. Because when you, again, when you align yourself to the good stuff, because you know what, we have like good prospects and bad prospects always, but we tend to lean, unfortunately, more to the bad prospects and give that more energy at times. But when we consciously are aware of our thoughts and we realize that we are manifesting our thoughts, very easily, we want to lean more towards the good stuff. So remind yourself, keeping being present, being in the stillness, being in the now, okay, is why it's so important, because then you can always be in the right alignment for you. Remember, whatever you want to bring forward to you is what you give more attention to. So whatever you give your attention to is what you're going to bring forward to you, right? So keep in mind of the good high vibe, okay? Be aware of the not so good high vibe, but whatever you want again is what you should pay more attention to. So if it's a good high vibe, then look forward to that. Look towards that, okay? And that will come. So if it's a good, if it's the right mate for you, keep knowing that the right mate is there for you, and you working on yourself and being the best mate that you can be for yourself and anybody else. For yourself mean in turn would be anybody else, then you know that's going to come towards you too. All right. Underneath the deck for that, for the relationship deck, we have 44. I feel like this came up last time I was reading it. It said the thoughts I think determine the relationship I attract. There you go again. You remember, and 44 is the power. Know that you have the power. Whatever you think, you can attract and you will attract. Remember, there's many diversities. Okay, but you are a unique one, and you can attract just as unique one too once you stay in your unique phase, in your power, in your strength, and you acquire a reflection of that power and strength. Beautiful. For the tarot message, we have the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Hermit. Scoot over a little bit. Okay, and then the Devil. Okay, we have here offer of love, a someone, I want to say someone who's been through the trenches, but someone who's worked hard, who's fought some battles, who knows their worth, who knows what they want emotionally, and is willing to offer that, excuse me, some to someone. But there are defenses, okay? There are defenses on the other half, and the other half is right now was ushered in by the universe, by their highest guides, to go into a hermitage stage, okay, to let go of their toxicity. And it's that stinking thinking and trying to block their growth, okay? They keep coming up, beginnings, the need for change, realizing that synchronicities, aspiring higher, finding your purpose and being on purpose, not just living haphazardly or anyhow, or just going with the mundane flow of life, but realizing that you're an abundant being and you're not like nobody else, you're unique, and you can attract whatever you want. Pay attention to what you actually do want, okay? Underneath the deck, we have decisions to be made with the Two of Swords to come into a real, let me put this down a little bit, excuse me. Okay, decisions that need to be made but are not being made by a King of Cups, okay, and and the universe, your highest guides are gonna soon enough bring it in a tower situation that's gonna catapult you, bulletproof you. I was gonna say bulletproof. What does that mean? Catapult you that you may even need a bulletproof for. Be careful. Out of a situation where your thinking is fun, it's just the high life, but really you're being judged, okay, to rebirth, reconcile, a passionate new beginning with something that you have been ruminating for a long time. You try to ignore, but it keeps coming up, and you see it at the corner of your eyes. And it has to do with an emotional fulfillment to become your higher self, to know your stardom, to know that you're a cosmic starlight that needs to balance their reality with their stardom, that internal stardom, not a celebrity status, but the star that you are, knowing thyself, loving thyself, and being the highest unique self. Because there are changes afoot. The world can change in your favor or your detriment, depending on what choices you make, if you make the decisions. So go for it. Communicate, be open, you'll be received. Don't hold back. And it's looking like you don't want to hold back now, because this this could be very fulfilling for you, materially and spiritually. Wow, Ace of Cups as well, really very fulfilling. So stop deceiving yourself. All the choice at hand ain't gonna work out as this partnership could, because this partnership is gonna give you all the recognition you deserve. And yeah, you've been looking for that a long time. You've been building for a long time, trying to get to, and thinking that, yeah, this should be accessible to me, but with whom you don't know. But it says here that true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. You have finances and career. You know, you have the building cards, the partnership card right here, recognition for your hard work. You have the union here, the divine union, material acquisition as well as spiritual. You have spiritual, emotional. Yes, you have the star. Okay. You have honeymoon. Finances and careers, talking about finances, financial issues are affecting your love life right now. Honeymoon, you have enjoyed the bliss of holiday time together. And sorry, my hands all up on the screen, so and then you have this could be the one. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so yes, where you was holding back with indecisions and with all the choices that you have, you already know what really has been tickling your fancy. Yeah, and you've been asked to move towards that because it is good for you. It will be very successful for you. You really are going to be pushed towards it, it seems. Because yes, this could be the one, and it is true love. Finances and career is a factor because, of course, you're trying to build your money up. You want to be stable and shit. We have underneath the deck children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, and I got this. How are we gonna make those honeymoon moves with children? Children comes part of the package. Trust they will be part of the fun and the joy. They always bring the light, depending on how you treat them. So if you're about light and joy, they will too. Okay, and I'm sure their parent will be too. Release your ex. You've been asked to release your ex. Let your friends help you. Okay. Finances and career. Remember, this partnership that you could go into can help your finances and career, and it's a divine union, so it most definitely will. When you are in like a twin flame, a divine partnership situation, abundance always grows when you are both in the same flow and you are working together. Okay, that's why they be, because with this emotional fulfillment, I'm surprised the Ace of Swords didn't come out. Did it not? Well, the Queen of Swords came out, which is good. It's a receptive energy. of communication, straight truth. You know, you have the star. And with this union, it's not just lovey-dovey, it's real financial bliss, because yeah, you're gonna get that the recognition. Okay, the wheel wants to turn in your favor, but it's up to you if you take the bait. Take the bait, you know. But yeah, because it's for real, take the bait, and not it will turn in your favor if you don't take the bait. Do you get it? Because what's in your favor is not bait. It's not a trick. It's not an illusion. It's not a figment of your imagination. It's true love. Okay? So yes, make the changes you need to. Go within. Well, these divine unions are here for you. Listen to your divine guidance and you'll get it. Stay on purpose. Check the synchronicities. Take time to be in the now. Okay? Be present and be mindful of what you are thinking and how you are feeling about that. Because that is what you'll be bringing into your world. Okay? On this soul day, check your soul, baby. And be out in the soul. Okay? Much love. Okay? Looking forward to seeing you again. Yes, we got Cancer season coming out. I'm looking forward because Cancer, a lot of people think we're in Cancer season already. So Cancer has been very present. But that is due to Cancer being in the North Node and people not checking that, because with the Western and the more commonly used astrology, they derail us and have us one step ahead without dealing with the now, you see, looking too far ahead in the future. So we are presently coming out of Gemini season into Cancer season, and we're going to be more nurturing, check in where we have been to see where we want to go, but being present in the now, knowing that being present in the now is the way forth, because all is now. The present and the past is right now, accessible to you right now. You can make the changes you need right now by being in the now. Much love. Ciao. Have a beautiful one.